Hey besties, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lara Savage. Now in this video I'm going to be showing you guys a Skims recreation that I did. So Skims dress recreation. In my case I have a slit and it's turned out amazing. I made it in a beginner friendly way. Like all you need is a fabric, like just one fabric. You're sewing it only on one side of your body, and guys, let's just get into it. This is the easiest bodycon dress you're gonna make. Let's get into it. So guys, all you need is a fabric that is about 60 inches long, or your shoulder to your hem measurement, but make sure this fabric is really stretchy. So all you need to do is measure your bust measurement, and then that's what we're going to be using for this particular design. So your bust measurements by the amount of the length of the fabric you are using. So it ranges from 50 to 60 if I'm not wrong. So use it as the length, and then make sure your fabric is very stretchy and can stretch to the measurement of your hip measurements plus about 1 inch, because you're going to sew it on one side and you need room for that sewing allowance. So make sure your fabric is stretchy, guys. Please make sure the fabric is very stretchy. Now guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold my fabric into two, just like this. I'm going to pin it down on one side, so right side's facing. I'm now going to pin it down on the open edge. So I'm basically folding the fabric into two and then pinning it down along that part so that it can be easy for me to work on my slits and the straps. Now guys, after that, you're now going to place your fabric down like this, and then you're going to make sure you have 3 inches folded on the side before you get to that pinned part. So can you guys see what I'm doing? This is 3 inches, and then on the other side I'm now going to measure 3 inches again, so that I would have equal measurements on both sides. So this is what I have right here, 3 inches on both sides. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure 1.5 inches from the top right there and rule a line. So this line I'm ruling here is 1.5 inches. And after that, I'm going to measure another ½ inch. So rule a line at ½ inch after that as well. Now I'm going to show you guys everything you're going to do with these measurements. Don't worry, I'm going to show you guys everything. Now guys, what we're going to do is we're going to connect from this 3 inches at the top right here. So can you guys see what I'm doing? You're going to connect it to the second line. So that will be our armhole. So connect it from that 3 inches line, that part where you pinned, to the second line on both sides. So I've done this side. On the other side as well, you're going to create that armhole curve as well, so that you can have your second armhole ready. And then what we're going to do is this first line that we did is going to be for our neckline. So draw your neckline. You can use your free hand because you're still going to fold it into two so that you can cut it easily. So use your free hand to curve this neckline. And then what we're going to do is fold your fabric into two just like this, and then cut out the neckline from one part. So create your curve very well and cut out that neckline so that the two sides are going to be the same on both sides. So cut out your armhole and then cut out your neckline. Now guys, after that you're going to open up your fabric like this, and this is what it looks like. Now while you're cutting this neckline part, make sure you have a space that you're going to sew your fabric together. You're going to see that I left about ½ inch so that I can be able to sew this pinned part together. Now guys, can you see the room I said I left? So I left about ½ inch so that I can be able to sew it down to my mid thigh. So because I want a high slit, that's why I'm going to sew it down to the mid thigh, and then I'm just going to sew it and show you guys what it looks like afterwards.
It could be possibly my last dance, my last dance. I don't wanna let myself down.
Now guys, here I have sewn it. I even used a French seam. I have a video on how to do a French seam on my channel. I'm going to link it up here and in the description box so that you guys can go check it out. Now I'm going to go to the end of my slit, so the part where my slit starts from. I'm now going to sew it using a double fold. So can you guys see how I'm folding it? I'm going to fold it till I get to the end on both sides, like across the entire slit. That's what I'm going to do so that I can finish my slit correctly and it's going to be really, really neat. Now I'm going to go to the top, so my neckline and my armhole, and it's time to put my bias tape. Now guys, you can use the fabric from your exact fabric. You can also use a bias tape, whatever one works for you. I'm using a bias tape in my case because it still stretches, so it's still like reliable basically. So I'm going to sew it along the entire round of this particular neckline and the armhole. Now guys, I don't have a footage doing it on this particular dress, but I'm going to show you guys another video where I worked on the neckline so that you can have that clean finish on the inside. So can you guys actually see what it looks like on my dress, on my bodycon dress? This is what you should also have on your dress. Now guys, we're now going to move to the straps. Now for the straps, what you're going to do is you're going to just have a fabric that is about 10 inches long. So I'm going to measure my own and I'm going to write what I have on the screen. So it's about 12 inches, 10, 12, 14 inches long. So have that fabric and then fold it into two and sew it on one side. So can you guys see what I'm doing? Fold it into two just like this and then sew it on one side of this fabric basically. So the fabric width is about 2 inches, but you're going to sew it so that it's about half an inch wide when you're done. So once you sew it, turn it inside out, and then once you turn it, it's going to look somewhat like this. Now you're now going to take your strap and one end of it, you're going to place it on the back part of your dress. So basically the two pointy parts on your back part. So you're going to place this and then sew it down right there. So you need two straps. You're going to sew it down on both straps, and then for the front, I didn't want to use the bra type of adjustable straps, so I wanted to use press buttons instead. So what I did was I wanted my straps to still be adjustable, so I used press buttons and I put two on the strap itself and then the corresponding part on the dress. So can you guys see what I'm talking about? I put it there so that I can switch between these two press buttons. Now you can put as many press buttons as you want depending on how you want it up on your chest, whatever method works for you. I put two here so that if I don't want my dress to be too covered up top, I can easily use the lower one and then pull my dress down so that I can have a little bit showing. So if you want any methods that you want, that's what you're going to do. And guys, this is what it's turned out to be. And then guys, don't forget to sew the hem of your dress so that you can have the perfect clean finish. And that's how you get a Skims dress on a budget, on a budget where you don't even need to use a lot of fabric. You don't need to sew too many seams because bodycon dresses are very sensitive. You can sew them on two sides and you start noticing that it's losing. With this, it's actually really, really good because the two sides are actually not sewn at all. The only sewn part is this part along the slit part. So it's really, really amazing with this particular way. And guys, this is what I have for you today. I hope you guys loved this particular tutorial. I hope you guys, learned amazing things from this particular tutorial. If you try it out, don't forget to tag me on Instagram at Lara Savage Creations. I'll be ready to showcase your work with all my growing followers and even here on YouTube. Guys, please, please, please don't forget to subscribe. Watch my other videos. I have amazing content on this channel that you can watch. Join in as a member of this channel as well. Membership helps the channel a lot. I'm going to link some of my playlists and videos in the description box so that you guys can go check them out. I'm also going to show you guys the short version of this particular dress. Guys, it was fabulous, and I'm going to show you guys the method I used in making it. It's a dress that you can wear in two ways, a convertible dress. So the front, you can wear it as that design. It's a racer front, racer back kind of style, and then the back is a normal curved neckline basically. And guys, I'm going to show you guys how to achieve that dress. You guys know me, sustainable fashion is my thing. I always like when I can wear a dress in multiple ways, and this dress, this particular short one, is no exception. I'm going to show you guys how to make this bodycon short dress in my next video, so guys, watch out for that. And guys, if you try it out, please don't forget to tag me on Instagram at Lara Savage Creations. I'll be ready to showcase your work with my growing followers, and even here on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, please guys. Subscribe. Like this video, comment in the comment section, join in as a member. Membership helps the channel a lot. I have other videos as well. I'm going to link some of them in the description box, some playlists as well, so that you guys can go check out my other videos. Guys, this channel is packed with amazing sustainable fashion pieces, crochet pieces, sewing tutorials, gadget reviews, events, unboxing. Guys, I have so many amazing things planned. Food recipes. My channel is packed, guys. Please watch my other videos, subscribe to the channel, and until my next video, do have yourself a wonderful morning, noon, or night wherever you are. It's still your favorite content creator and fashion entrepreneur, Lara Savage, signing out.